new lawsuit filed over the state's tuition reimbursement program is targeting an anti-discrimination law that religious schools must abide by to receive funding. The law that requires all schools to abide by state anti-discrimination laws, including those that protect LGBTQ students and faculty, went into effect before the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that Maine can't exclude religious schools from a program that offers tuition aid for private education. The lawsuit, filed Monday on behalf of Bangor Christian School, contends the law discriminates against the religious schools by imposing new restrictions that specifically target them to keep them out of the program. A lawyer for the school says Maine lost at the U.S. Supreme Court last year and is not getting the message that religious discrimination is illegal. Maine's Attorney General, Aaron Fry, says if abiding by the Maine Human Rights Act that protects all residents from discrimination is unacceptable to the school, they are free to forego taxpayer funding.